A little cutie. Puss. Oh. Such a little cutie. Oh, cute. What a cute little cat. Gotta love cats. Oh, a good AVL as well. Let's get back into some load wall action. I'm just itching to get these load walls turning. My BOZ in my bedroom is good enough. I watch that wheel turn. Got a slide loads in my computer and stuff, but I want some turbo load wall action. I'm after to improvise some jig to put this in eventually. And I can measure that against my clamp meter. And I can have a nice panel meter to go with my phantom loading jig. Just what I wanted. These are long enough too, so I could use these as a current wires to phantom load through. I've got a neutral, the right colour, and an active. Very well terminated wiring. Very well terminated and stripped. Alright, I'm going to do the most likely meters first, these two. And the email Mark II down there is one of two only Mark II emails in my collection. The first one was my first meter I got from a Brisbane seller on eBay. That corroded one of my first one I restored. Seems to this, yeah, the second Mark II that I've got that's almost the same as that with 3 terminals. Interesting. 3 terminals must have been common in some of the Mark II emails. Anyway, let's get these load balls turning. I've got to get on the line, yeah, I've got to get these marked up. 2 past that little notch. Huh, I'm 2 past that notch. Alright, I measure those 2 notches against this little notch. Alright. Ah, bloody, oops, kicked the camera tripod. Bit of glare. Alright, got Mr. Clampy. Mr. Clampy's ready to go. Got the variac over here. Everything's ready to go. Oh, let's get some load wall action going. Variaction 0, there's no shorts, everything's hooked up correctly. I've improved my wiring this time, it's a lot neater. Right. Mr. Clampy ready to go. Sit Mr. Clampy there, we'll see how much I can get up to. I'm going to go at least to 100 amps. .75 amps. 240 volts on the primary of that MOT is only 66 amps. Turn the variac up to 280, you get about an extra 20 amps, but putting 280 volts to the primary of an unmodified MOT is not very good. Won't last long. 2 notches past, that was 2 notches past, that's 1 notch more advanced. That one's 1 notch more advanced. Get exactly halfway here. So it hits halfway on this one. Yeah, it's pretty accurate. Not getting too warm either. Pretty good. Alright, I'm going to do 1 kilowatt hour. 1 kilowatt hour test. So between 1 and a half. I've done half a kilowatt hour so far. Well, not yet actually, hang on. Yeah. Got to keep my memory rejogged again. These notches are different on these meters. I've got 1 and a half. Go half past the 1. That's what I meant to say. So if that's half, so it'll be exactly on the 1. Or half past the 1 actually. You gotta look carefully because these notches are smaller on this variac meter. Pretty accurate. Those load wheels are dead straight. Hear that hum, look at those wheels turn. Kind of like watching a hard drive spin up, but with an electricity meter. Good thing I washed out this little area after the last video. The hose and I just drenched all this floor I washed all the fence down in here. It's a lot cleaner. Filled up all the holes too where the mice were and packed them tight. And patted them in with a stick so it's nice and hard, they can't dig out now. Spot on. Look at that. Spot on. It's time for a clean this one. Right, one cleaned up lettuce and Goya. Looking much better, much cleaner. For some reason the hairspray isn't getting this paint off as well as I thought it would, but most of it's off. Just do these up. Now these are on quite firmly, these screws, which is a good thing because the terminal screws inside here are actually all the way out. It's a good thing these terminal covers are on. I would have lost the terminal screws for good in these bloody meters. So they thought smart. It's a good thing about the screw where they're getting these from. They're actually retaining the terminal covers and screws intact as best they can. So nice and clean. That's that lettuce and Goya done. Thanks for watching.